That's for sure.
I've really gotten used to, and I'm really enjoying all the deep conversations that I've had now that I live in Reno about such things as trucks, tools, the rodeo, all wonderful, wonderful topics that are really very entertaining. You know, speaking of the rodeo, I'm from San Diego. I've lived here about 2 years now. San Diego, give it up. You know, the thing that I'm still not used to is these guys running around with the big cowboy hats on, because, you know, truthfully, I'm sort of uncomfortable with the guy with the big cowboy hat on, because I feel like it would be very comfortable and very normal for him to say, I reckon I could play a good game of kick the Jew after supper, and that in and of itself makes me nervous. The caucus is coming up on Saturday. Is everybody ready for the caucus?
Yeah.
Most people don't have a clue of what to do at the caucus. I've actually been volunteering for the Barack Obama campaign, so I'm fairly well versed in the whole process of the caucus. And the other day I'm having a conversation with my friend Fred, and my friend Fred says to me, he says, Justin, explain to me the process by which we do the caucus. And I said, well, Fred, it's actually quite simple. It's very simple, actually. What happens is all of the Barack people go over here, all the Hillary people go over here. There's some sort of mathematical formula that they use, I think an abacus and tea leaves, to figure out who is viable and who isn't. And basically, we figure out who's viable, and then we have an opportunity for the viable people to get all the non-viable people to be a part of their group. And so my friend Fred says, okay, and how do we go about doing this? And I said, well, it's easy. You have to be a bit subtle about it. But what you do is you simply walk up to anybody that is undecided, and you very carefully, very gently, very quietly whisper in their ear, Hillary Clinton advocates the killing of puppies. It may not be truthful, but it is very, very effective. Not to mention that they're stuck in a room, so it's not like they can go Google it. Anyways, I'll leave you on this to tell you that admit something, that I tan. I go to these tanning salons. I know a lot of you are asking yourselves, is that his natural shade of orange? It isn't. It isn't. And I know it's sort of embarrassing that I go to tanning salons. But you have to look at the facts. I'm short, I'm fat, and I'm balding, so I have a lot of compensating to do. So anyways, I go to the tanning salon the other day, and there's this new bed, and I figure I'll give it a shot. It's the kind that you stand up in. And so there I am, and I'm standing up, and there's these bright lights shining on you, and you're basically cooking, and I really got the sense of what it's like to be a rotisserie chicken. Yeah, I got out of the bed, and I started clucking. I crossed the road for no apparent reason. I tossed myself into a deep fryer, and I put myself onto a plate with some delicious coleslaw and some biscuits, and I served myself up to a guy with a big cowboy hat on.